Filmed the original version of this like a month ago and I hated it, so we're refilming it. Welcome back to... So I filmed the original version of this video before I moved, and I hate it. I feel like I didn't speak what I wanted to say as well as I wanted it to be. Like, it was very scrambled, rambled, and everything in between. Today, we're reflecting on 2025 and how much I've changed. Because obviously, you change as a person over time. Whether you believe it or not, whether you purposely are changing yourself or not, you change over time. That's kind of just how life works. But in 2025 specifically, I really took it upon myself to grab myself by my dead bleached ends and change myself to be a better person. Because from January to March 2025, I was not a nice person. I don't know how to say this. Like, outwardly, obviously, like on campus and stuff like that with my friends, I was nice. But to other people in other ways that it just weren't so godly, is the way I'm just gonna put it. Weren't so godly, it wasn't so pure, and there were other things too, like I thought I was locked in, I really wasn't. I really was going down a bad path, and cherry on top, I did not like myself. I utterly hated everything about me. I hated my body, I hated the way I acted, I hated the way I looked, I hated the way I processed thoughts in my mind, I hated that I found some jokes funny and just, I thought people didn't get it. I thought people wouldn't like me. So I was so utterly fake to people and myself. And I wouldn't talk to a lot of people on campus. Like freshman year, I genuinely was not the most open person, which is weird because like it's me. I don't know, I really just closed myself off from the world. For me, it was like literally the most closed off I've been, and I genuinely hated myself. Like I did not want to be here. I went to Thon, and obviously Thon was not about me. I know it's not, but I realized there's so much more to life. Like I have so much more to appreciate. At Thon, I cried like during family hour. I was bawling my freaking eyes out. Like obviously I was crying for like our Thon family at York, but I was also crying for these kids. And then I got home from Thon and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have so much more good to live for. I felt like I needed to do more for myself because I am so blessed with what I have and I'm not using it. Instead, I'm using it to hate myself. I'm using it to not be so nice to people. I'm using it to be closed off. Like that's so lame. So in March, I really took it upon myself to get out there. So I officially joined FBLA and did competitions, and now I love talking now. I love meeting new people and not in just a forceful way. I'm definitely way more genuine with people. I love the people I meet every day and I love me. I also don't hate myself. I love me. That sounds very egotistical. I have a very healthy relationship with food now, which is amazing. In turn, I like looking at myself now. I don't hate myself. I absolutely love myself and everything I have to offer for myself and the world and my friends and my family and my classmates. That's like the changes that I very much do appreciate, but the big change that I wanted to actually focus on today, because I did make a video about this, it's about being avoidant. I don't know when I posted that. Lizzie put some kind of like screenshot, but I made a video about that, talking about being avoidant. This is the one change you literally had to choke it out of me. Like the moment I realized I was wrong about being avoidant, I don't want to say it was like the worst 2 months of my life, because it really wasn't, but it was just kind of like, it was ego death. That's what I'm gonna say. It was literal ego death. I put myself on this pedestal, and you could clearly see it in the video that I made. I put myself in this pedestal and I was like defending the point of being avoidant, which I understand why people are avoidant. Do not get me wrong. Is it right to be? No. I think avoidants need to grow up. Sue me. In that video, I really just justified it, which I definitely explained it as in like, it is what it is, avoidant, get over it. Like to the other person I may be talking to, get over it. No, the avoidant person needs to get over it. And I learned that. Like I had the most atrocious ego death from the end of October to right before my birthday. Thanksgiving break was like my reset. I realized I need to like grow up. How to get over being avoidant is basically what the second half of my year was. I talked to this guy and he is so much like me. I actually very much adore this guy. No glaze. Like I actually very much adore this guy in every bone in my body. I hope he's in my life forever. In a romantic or friendship way. I need to preface that if he sees this. Usually when I like someone, I like know that it won't work out with them because like my nervous system freaks out. I'm genuinely not at peace. But if I have like a genuine crush on someone, which has only happened for 3 people, it was him and 2 other dudes prior, I feel very at peace with him. I don't know how to explain. I'm not gonna further explain. You would think I would try, but I was still in that mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna avoid it, he can get over it. That's like one thing I complain about to my friends. I'm like, oh, why is he this way? And I didn't know it was him being avoidant. And my friends were like, Lizzie, you know, this is basically what it's like to date you. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, this is what it's like to talk to you, like, in a romantic aspect. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, this little push-pull thing you both are doing to each other. And I was like, yeah, because I just don't want to seem like I'm too interested because he can just leave. His friends and my friends, they literally were like, he's doing the same thing. I'm like, no, he's not. He was. For the longest time, I didn't believe this guy liked me. I never fully showcased that I liked him because I was like, if I showcase it too much, he's gonna leave. And then he cut me off. And I'm like, why the heck did he cut me off? My friends were like, he cut you off because he thought you didn't like him. I'm like, why would you think that? And they're like, Lizzy, because you literally kept on pushing away. And I was like, oh, that wasn't just me being nonchalant? They're like, no. The entire November were my friends flaming me. They weren't comforting me about losing Vine of the year. And they were flaming me for all the right reasons. Because I was like putting myself in the victim seat where I'm like, oh my gosh, he used me. And I'm like, for my emotions and my time and my yada yada yada. And they're like, no, Lizzy, you just acted like a dick. And they explained it to me because, like, I treated him like a friend. And they're like, Lizzy, you basically led him on. And I was like, don't tell me that. And I was like, how did I lead him on? And they're like, it's because you're stupid avoidant. You basically let him on because this whole time he thought you were using him. And I'm like, and they're like, Lizzy, this is what it's like to talk to you. You're getting a taste of your own medicine. And that was basically my ego death. Because, like, obviously this whole time, I put myself on this pedestal where I'm like, it's okay I act this way. It's okay that I'm avoidant. And then it just gets shot down. It was just the weirdest feeling to know that everything I did and everything I was doing and everything I thought I was doing right and was so confident I was doing right was so utterly wrong. And the entire Thanksgiving break, I started using Do Not Disturb, and I literally just sat on it, and I was like, okay, we need to like sit and learn how to be more genuine, but also less afraid. Because I remember my homeboy, me and him were talking, because I was just talking about how scared I was. Because he's like, why are you this way? And I'm like, I'm just terrified of getting hurt again. Like, genuinely, because like he's like so perfect. Like, I'm not even gonna glaze. If he sees this, whatever, you're perfect, whatever. But like, I was so scared to get hurt, and I'm also just terrified to lose this guy. Because this guy is, like, even if he doesn't want to be in a romantic thing, that's fine. I absolutely love him as a friend. Like, he's genuinely super funny and amazing to be around. I didn't want to lose a friend out of this. Genuinely terrified. He's like, you need to get over it. I'm like, you can't just tell me to keep getting over it. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? And he's like, Lizzy, you will never know what will happen if you don't try. So if you keep doing the stuff you're doing, you're just gonna keep feeling the same way you're feeling right now, where you know you're hurting someone. And I'm like, me hurting people? And he's like, yeah, you're hurting him by leading him on. Whether you believe you're leading him on or not, you're leading him on. Like, literally, the entire December was me, like, I guess trying to rebuild myself and not be avoidant, which it's actually been so good. Usually I'm like afraid to give compliments to people I like, because like I always hand out compliments to people like I know. Like, I'll hand out compliments, but like to the guys I specifically like I unconsciously don't give them compliments because I think I'm playing too easy, which that's dumb. Or like, I used to do that because like I didn't want to make it too obvious, because what if they get like weirded out that I'm so compliment giving? Then they can get over it. They're not for you. Like, that's kind of like how the mindset's going now, is like, they're not the one if they don't vibe with it. That's literally my mindset now. That's the mindset I was doing the entire time I was trying to get less avoidant. So like, yeah, compliments thrown out. Actually, I'm putting in the effort to hang out with him and like ask him, because like I wouldn't do that because I thought that'd be like too much. Nothing's too much if they like you enough. Like, but that's like the one big change I'm very, very, very happy about in like all of 2025 is my ability to stop being so freaking avoidant. I realized how like much it was biting me in the butt. My gun pointed at me. Like, you think the way you're acting as an avoidant, it's normal, and it may be normal for a bit, but it's not valid. I remember I saw this TikTok comment. It was like, do avoidants deserve to be alone? This was after I stopped being an avoidant. I literally said yes, be alone. And I 100% agree. Past Lizzy deserved to be alone. She did not deserve him. She deserves him when you're not avoided. It really is just a lack of understanding of your own emotions and a lack of being able to project your comfort and your appreciation for a person. Honestly, it's just a lack of comfort in yourself. Why are we avoidants? Because we feel these people don't know we're good enough. And that's just a reflection on you. If you think someone isn't gonna see you for your full self, like you're worried they're not gonna like you, you probably don't like yourself. Sue me. The way you think people see you is a reflection of yourself. So if you think these people aren't gonna like you for you, like if you're so utterly worried about that like you take steps back in your personality because you think you're gonna be too much, That's a reflection on yourself. Like, it's the most basic thing to say. At the end of the day, be yourself. The right people will find you if you are yourself. And I've also found that out this year because I was so worried about being too much. And then my fall semester at Penn State York really taught me you could never be too much for people. Either they're gonna match your energy or have that same energy as you, or they're gonna completely adore you for being that way. If these people don't like you for you, that's on them. And that's their fault for not getting the vibe. That just means they're not for you. Like, truly, if they don't want you, that's not your fault. How much people are on the earth? A lot. Not being liked by one person isn't gonna kill you. And being an avoidant might. And being not avoidant is the best thing you can be, because I genuinely feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulder when I stopped being an avoidant. But that's like my favorite change I've made in 2025, because whether this guy be my future boyfriend or not, whatever, I don't care. I don't stress about that route. It will help me find someone. Not that I'm necessarily searching. It's just nice. It's like freeing. And it kind of like definitely makes me worry less. In the most nonchalant way possible. I don't care how anything goes anymore. Because like when you're avoidant, you care too much. When you're not avoidant, you don't care. In a good way. It makes you a much more genuine person. I'm so excited for 2026. I already feel good energy, good personal growth coming in while being here at State College. That's my reflection on 2025, on my big changes that I saw in myself. Probably gonna do the same thing next year. See you in the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. Bye!